All right. You guys are now rocking with the Wolf, and I just wanted to go ahead and tell you about three that I invested in today, making good money. The first is Ethereum Classic. I was late to the party. I actually just got in here, and I want to show you guys again how I chart real quick. Just using the moving averages, Bittrex doesn't have the best, um, so it is what it is, there's nothing that you can really do about it. Um, like right now, it won't even let, let me go ahead and do my moving average. I don't know why. But I could just restyle the graph. I went ahead and actually bought in right when this hit the, what do you call it? I think it was right here. Gosh, anyway, it's been growing, I guess, for a while. I didn't notice it. Obviously, optimal buy point was right here. Well, I guess right here if you want to, do that. But um, anyway, this thing's just going to be on its way up. One of the reasons I know is because look at this on Coin Exchange. Against Ethereum, Ethereum Classic is up 2,150%. That's pretty insane. And it's funny because the other day I was trying to get Ethereum by selling my Blast, but I couldn't get it. And so I just kind of put it off. Well, you put things off, and this is what happens. So anyway, you can't cry about it. You just move on. I sold this, and we'll just take a quick look at the chart. And like I said, if you don't know how to read charts, then learn because I sold it right here, and then I picked it up right here. So a nice little gain. This one's a promising one. It's shown that it's steady. So I originally picked it up, like I said, right here. So I could see kind of a tipping point, but people love it, so it doesn't matter. Pura, I stuck with, actually, also known as iCash, just because there's no money to be made. It's just been flatlined. So until they get their site up, you can see this is just like it's like there's no money to be made. But people are putting money into it. People want it because it's at the top of the board. These are the top volume gainers. This is nothing. Ether, and then I've got my stake in here. Wow. I could actually sell this. So I've got mine set up for a lot higher. I just know if I hold it, once I get their website done, it's a node company and it's gonna go through the roof. This one keeps on dropping lower. Blast. I have a lot of Blast, a ton of Blast, and also Comp Coin. I've got so much Comp Coin, and this is about where I bought it at. A little bit more than this. Do you lose faith? No. You hold on to it. It will boom. If you haven't seen this chart, this thing, look at it. It's just consolidating. It'll hit the floor and then it'll boom up again. So I'm not worried about any of these. This thing just dropped on Cryptopia also. Losing 50% of my money is not a lot. There's my son. Hold on just a second, bud. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next ones that I am invested in and pulled off, this today. So Ethereum Classic, is late, but you're never too late to the party when you're making, money like this. Now, how I like to do this, and let's see if it works. I don't know why it doesn't with, oh, there we go. All right, so boom. I'm gonna go. Nah, okay, let's see here. And for those that have seen me, know what I'm doing. What I'm doing is setting up my sticks, and you can already tell right here that it's doing good. And this is just like freestyle. I don't get to use. They only have a 30-minute. I'm doing the math at 30 minutes the closest to being accurate. But when I get over to Trading View, I can use the better tickers. So you don't even have to like worry about anything. It's really cool. Now let's see what's going on here. So right around here is, I think I bought. Gosh, dude, I have to see it. I think I actually bought. So I was still late, like no matter what. But now this thing's gone. It's gonna be hard to catch. Um, Now let's go ahead and like just spread it out a little bit. Whoops. I got the other ones mapped, so we can go ahead. Now what I like to do, not having a mouse always kills you. But everybody gets a red bar. You should see them just panic. So it's like, ding, 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 ding. And it's like, no, it has to do that in order to climb. That's a good consolidation. You want that. So, it's far above, and this thing might reach 20, bucks, which would be an all-time high, I think. It's already hit 15 today. Um, Obviously, with that last 30-minute stick. Now, what I always do when I'm doing shorts, I go like this, so I see where it's headed. So I would have, but you got to hold. You got to be like really steady because you have to be able to hold. And as you can see, this is going to go back up. All right. If you're not an idiot, and then you can zoom out. The only time that I hold or that I use that 1 minute is when it's about to break through this barrier or this one. Or if it's coming down like this. I like to use the 1 minute ones. Anyway, so that's that. Let's take a look at the other one. Ripple. Crushing it, dude. I bought it at 15 cents. I think I sold it because I didn't think I was going to be able to chart today on Bittrex. I didn't want to lose a bunch of money. 14 cents, and I only put in what, like 0.03, so maybe 100 bucks. But when it, 100 bucks, when it goes up to almost 20. Now, when it hits 20, it's just going to go straight up to the atmosphere. It's just going to boom. People are trying to prevent it, but this thing's been going up and it's doing well. I'm not worried about it at all. All you have to do is watch for the tipping point, so I can like chill out on that. And this is how you work Bittrex. I'm starting to get it down. I just don't like it because whales can just come in and dump stuff. Well, this money's been sitting here forever, and it's been consolidating for so long that something was bound to happen. And we know BK the boss, who I all recommend you guys check out, Brandon Kelly. He has taught me how to freestyle charts like this when I can't do all the indicators and can't do, all the Fibonacci. I mean, you can do Fibonacci's on here, but it's just a crappy chart, So, if you want, you can go down to 1 minute and dissect what's going on. But this thing's flying. When you see all arrows up, yeah, you just, Yeah, it might look like it's flattening out on the 1 minute, but on a, let's see, like an hour. Uh, on an hour, well, let's see. I guess it didn't do it. On an hour, gosh dang. There we go. On an hour chart, it looks great. Let's go ahead and consolidate this thing. You guys will be, it's going parabolic right now, right? And anybody who knows Ripple knows that this thing has been coming down and dropping down every step of the Fibonacci all the way. It really couldn't get much lower than this. It was riding these lines. So with it being a solar eclipse, and you guys might think lunar charting's weird, but start to notice your bullish days on Bitcoin. And you'll see that it has to do with lunar charting. So anyway, that's Ripple, right? Not worried about it. When it hits 20 cents, believe me, that thing's going to the moon. Even if, I made, 2 cents off of it. I can tell people are trying to push it. They're so sick of this thing freaking being 15, 14 cents. So another good investment. Ethereum Classics doing its thing. I'm not worried about that one. And oh wow, I thought that I had. Well, let's go ahead. The other one that I did all by myself and I'm very proud of is just a second here. Oh, that's why. Okay. Is this. Look at Classic. I was gonna chase it down. I just don't like chasing down coins. Now you guys might think this is down. And maybe it is since I checked last time. Ooh, that doesn't look that good. But yeah, it might be reversing. Looks like a lot of people are panic selling. You never know what's gonna happen though. So I actually bought in like down here, but it was I hit a weird spot. It jumped literally right when I bought it to it was 92. So that kind of makes me mad. The thing that I had, the chart that I had, and we can go ahead and set it up again real quick, was a lot easier and a lot more simple than that. I just can't believe that it's gone down so much, but that means that people are just manipulating it and they don't. They're putting their money into other things like Ripple, and all green arrows. Should I panic sell? Maybe. But I'm not taking a hit even if I did. Let's see here. But you really want to take the time to just see what's really going on. Don't just sit there and panic sell unless you already have the chart up and you're ready to hit like some kind of goal. Because, this is still showing good. It's curving right here. So right now wouldn't be the worst time. But you'll see wells come in and then just all of a sudden everything flips and they boost it. So it was at like 98, I think. Like, let's see. 96.82 at one point. But, I've been watching this thing, and like I said, I bought down here for some reason, though my order went in. You know how it is, especially, Bittrex. Like, by the time you hit the confirmation thing, it's like, kicking out. But now you'll see things turn around. You want to get a closer view. Now let's go ahead and put our last line in real quick, just so you guys know how important this is if it pops through this bubble. We know Ripple has. We know that. So what we're trying to do is hit this line right here, all right? So that's why other people know how to chart like this are going to have a hard time. These are not necessarily, this right here is not necessarily a worse symbol. I've seen way worse. Yes, it's making this curve. If we want to go ahead and play real short, we can go ahead and zoom in and see what's going down. But you'll see that, yeah, it's below this, but it's flattened out. And now it's really the next move over the next 30 minutes that's going to make the case, if that makes sense. So right now we're at 94 or 93, I guess everybody's at 93. They're actually under all of these. They're like way down here. So, and this is a minute ticker, so I don't know how it's under all these, but that's, Bittrex for you. And obviously people are fighting. It's going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down. Still, profit right there. Profit, profit, profit. I don't care though. I'm going to zoom out. The most accurate, like I said, that I can find is this. And it looks like they just threw up another one, so they're going to try. But this is what the whales do. They wait for people to panic sell, right? I've seen this thing go from, it's lost 100 Bitcoin. And so everybody else would sell. I think it's going to go ahead and bust through this by the end of the day. It might take a little while. But from going from here and then breaking through this line, and now this line doesn't really have a chance, and now they're both flatting. These next couple of hours are going to show us, this is what's going on. These next couple hours are going to show me if I should sell or not. Anyway, that's me crushing it on, and when you guys are like, oh, well, he's not crushing it, guess what? This is in the red. So people don't even look here. They don't even buy in the red, right? Like your brain tells you don't look. It's down 12%. You think anybody's going to go buy something down 12% in 24 hours? No. Everybody's going to be chasing Ripple. They're going to be chasing, Sphere. They're going to be chasing, let's see here. They're going to be chasing all these, which is not the worst thing that you can do. But it is definitely not the best thing. I made a little bit of money off of Monero, but I actually sold right here and I bought right here. And so I took a little bit of a hit. It wasn't anything special. I just couldn't, I got up. It was going like this. By the time I got everything set up and I had, my kids and everything. But somebody is pumping Monero. Have you guys ever seen Monero hit $83 is what I saw it at. $85, almost $90 last night at what was it? Yeah, 3 a.m. No. So there's people working this thing. Anyway, that being said, 10x token, ETC is crushing it. Ripple is crushing it. And am I panic selling? No, I don't panic sell. And that is today's lesson from the Wolf of Wall Street. 800 to infinity. I have taken money out and I am still at 10 G's. I have invested money into other things and I am still at 10 G's, if not 10 G's plus. Today is a weird day, so I might have to go back and maybe I'm at 8 G's. But it's been 2 weeks and I have 10x my money. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Now with these, I might, I didn't put in a lot. I put in what was it, 0.07 Bitcoin, just because I was playing around. I only had like zero point 0.1 or zero point 0.2. I had 0.14 starting out, or zero point 0.1, sorry, 0.12, however many sats, starting at the beginning of the day. I lost some on Monero. I lost some on Ripple, actually, because I didn't think I was just going to be trading. And then I jumped back in the mix and basically bought where I bought, which is really stupid because the exchange fees are so high. But now we're making up for it. And look at this. We are going to hit 20 cents. Once it hits 20 cents, believe me, guys, this thing is going to go to the moon. Anyway, really quick, obviously, you guys are going to be like, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, I'm on trade. You guys got to understand, this is freaking trading, or Bittrex, You can't do a lot on Bittrex. So, and you guys know that. So don't even try to front. And I'm using my touchpad. So I have so many disadvantages than half the people out there, and I'm still knowing where to go. So, like my homie says, I live in these charts. I've learned these charts. I have these charts down. Solar eclipse was a huge thing. What did we learn? Bitcoin is holding steady. I thought it was going to drop maybe and bang on that 3,800 bottom, but it didn't. And now look at these babies going up. Just keep on going up to the moon. And if we see a red one, good. We want it to consolidate. You can't have things just go to the moon, and it's just not possible. Now, when you shorten up the chart, it does look like it's going parabolic. It is going parabolic. This thing's been sitting here for months, literally. If not for years. Let's go ahead and do the 3-day chart. Maybe not. Let's go ahead. 2015, 2017. So obviously it's been up, a lot. But that was back in the day. You can't count that. Okay, it's not fair. Still, look at this. All the way down. I don't care how small. And that is where we're making money. Okay, this is over months and years. So don't give me crap about making money off a little teeny thing right there. Doesn't matter. Ripple, crushing it. We're about to hit 19 cents on the dot. Boom. Timestamp that. Wrap it up. Sell it. Put it in an envelope. And I am out. This is the Wolf of Crypto telling you guys how to do it on Bittrex. Even though I hate it. I'm not that big of a freaking whale. I can't just manipulate the market and sell, and have 100 or 200 Bitcoin to freaking sit there and mess around with. If I did, I would know exactly what I'd be doing. And that would be pumping and dumping any coin that I want. Which I don't agree with either. But it doesn't matter. Make money. Stay crypto. Peace out.